What's up, guys? So it's time for a big Dragon Age Inquisition update. I think the biggest reveal during PAX Prime was the keep, the Dragon Age keep. If you haven't seen it already, I have the exclusive, the beta, like actually going into the beta, the new, like the 2.0 Dragon Age keep beta, and it looks gorgeous. The team that's working on the Dragon Age Keep was awesome enough to contact us. It was two amazing people, Fernando Mello and Leah. I cannot pronounce her last name, so I won't even try. I don't want to butcher it. They contacted us and they were like, we want to show you guys the Keep before PAX Prime. And we want to, you know, it'd be cool if we could like record it and you guys could show it as soon as it's been revealed at PAX Prime. And by we, I mean Scottish Warrior 82, Ability Drain, Lady Insanity, and myself. We've been part of the beta since the beginning, since the first wave of beta testers. And even for us, even though we've been testing it for such a long time, even for us, it was like, we were blown away by it. And it's very important to say this, that it's still being worked on. There's still things being implemented. They're still changing things. So don't treat this as like, this is it, like this is set in stone, this is exactly what it's going to look like. It's going to have some changes, and they're even keeping some things still secret from us, so we don't even know exactly how it's going to look like or how it's going to function once it's already done. People were thinking that the choices that they show off on there were the only choices that are there, and I'm like, no, they didn't show everything. Like they showed a lot, but there's so much more, you know, hidden behind the other choices that they didn't click. Right now they don't have all the answers to every question, but just know that they are listening. They are keeping everything in mind. So hopefully that they find a way to have everyone, you know, be able to enjoy the keep and not have it, you know, like some people have it be like an exclusive thing, or have it be some people that, you know, they can't use it. Fingers crossed, hopefully they could get it working like they want to, and everyone could enjoy it. I think the biggest focus of Dragon Age Inquisition in PAX Prime was the multiplayer. They revealed all of the characters. I really recommend you go check out Lady Insanity's video where she puts up like the bios of, I believe, 6 characters. They had these really cool character cards, and this is one thing that I'm really excited about when it comes to the multiplayer, is that the characters are actually characters and they have backstories. They're not just like these templates or like random templates for you to choose. They actually have a backstory. They have a name and all that. I've got the classes here and their gender and also like their race. I don't have all the races here, but I have some of them that I was like, okay, that's obviously a Kunari or whatever. So the hunter is male. I put a little question mark there because I was like, is it male? The necromancer is female. The alchemist is female. The templar is female. The keeper is female Dalish, a Dalish elf. And the Reaver is female. The Arcane Warrior is a male. I put another question mark there. And Elf, I believe. The Qatari is a male Kunari. The Legionnaire is a male Dwarf. The Archer is a male human Dalish, which I thought was really cool. They're human, but they were like raised in a Dalish clan. The Assassin is female, and the Elementalist is male. Little news updates that were tweeted, again, by mostly Lady Insanity and other people. So thank you so much to Lady Insanity personally for doing this, for live tweeting when she was at the panels. I really trust Lady Insanity, so that's why I'm giving her props, because she's usually really good about the information that she gives. One of the mounts is a war nug. Now, unless this nug is like ginormous, I doubt it. I'm almost imagining that this war nug is a little bit bigger than an actual nug. At least I hope it is, because then it would not be good if you tried to sit on it. But I'm thinking this is probably just race gated towards the dwarf. Maybe the elf? I would call Animal Protection Services if I saw a Kunari try to get on. Oh my god. That would be so sad. You know that weird, big, scarecrow-looking hat that Cole wears? No matter what headgear you equip on Cole, he will always wear the hat. What I think that means is not that you can't, you no matter what you put on him, you're always going to see the hat. I don't think that's what it means. Like, definitely not. And you know why? Because the demo in, I think it was Gamescom. Yeah, Gamescom, this last Gamescom, the demo that they were showing where it was Blackwall, Solus, and Cole in the party, Cole had a different helmet on. Like, he had a little, like, rogue helmet, not the hat. So that means that you could equip headgear on him and he will manifest that headgear. But I'm guessing that when you're at your keep or at your base or whatever, and you're just walking around and you're not fighting or anything like that, if he's just chilling around, he's gonna have the hat. That's what I'm thinking. They also had a panel. I don't know too much about it. The Inquisition HQ, it's an app, but it's pretty much only it's only focused for multiplayer. So you could pretty much form or plan your multiplayer character, like, you know, craft and stuff like that. Get him prepared or her prepared for a match. On the go. I loved reading this. Sir Beefcakes likes to drink and take walks out in the rain. Hold me. But I think it's like what you could find Blackwall doing at Skyhold, because every character is found in different locations. I think Blackwall is probably going to be walking around outside. That's how I imagine him, and I think that would be really cool. Like, I could totally imagine him just walking, like, patrolling outside. Solus's voice is deep. Ooh. Well. And he's one of Aaron Flynn's favorite voices. Oh, the feels! Here's a bit of news that I think is going to make a lot of you really happy, but Dragon Age Keep tweeted, "The Keep will upload your Warden and Hawk's appearance from Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2. And it makes sense because Dragon Age Keep is linked to Origin, the website. Origin will transfer that to the Keep, and then the Keep will transfer that to whatever you're playing, whatever console, whatever platform you are playing. So everything is going to be linked. The minor thing, not too big, but during PAX Prime they did show some concepts of some merchandise that either never was or they're thinking of, and one of them is a Morrigan figure that looks really cool, and another one is a talking Elcor plushie. Did I read that right? The devs were talking about it. It's not like set in stone, this is coming out so-and-so date, but it is something that they would like to do, and I'm like, I would buy that in a heartbeat. And also some other stuff like Inquisition hoodies, belts, wallets, that kind of stuff. So that's pretty much it for the PAX Prime stuff. Now let me talk briefly about the romances. So this was after PAX Prime. This wasn't during PAX Prime, which is why I'm separating it. Part of it was kind of revealed during PAX Prime, but by accident by Mark Dara. The actual reveal was afterwards, and it was by Mike Laidlaw. He made a post on the BioWare thread, and he tweeted it, and he was like, if you guys want to know, you guys don't have to read this, which is pretty cool. I'm respecting that. But for anybody that wants to go into Dragon Age Inquisition not knowing who is romanceable, skip this part. I will make it easy for you to skip. But if you do want to know, I'm not going to go into plot spoilers, story spoilers, none of that stuff. They didn't reveal any of that. That's why people were like, oh my god, spoilers, don't read it. It's like, dude, if you've been hearing all the romances until now, why wouldn't you want to hear the last one? You know, it's like there's only one more. It's only for people that haven't wanted to know all the romances. It really, there's no plot spoilers or anything like that. Like how you meet them and like why you fall in love with them. No, none of that. So if you want to skip this part, it's only for those of you that do not want to know all the romances. There are no class gated, and by that I mean that, you know, none of the companions or advisors will be like, I'm not going to romance you because you're a warrior. None of that. So it's only race and gender. Cassandra is a male only romance, and she's romanceable by all the races. Dorian is a male only romance, and he's romanceable by all the races. Iron Bull is a male and female romance, and all races as well. Cullen is a female-only romance, and he is only romanceable by elf and human. Josephine is male and female, and she's all races. Sarah is female only, and she's all races. Solas is female only. He was the whoopsie by Mark Dara. He thought that I'm thinking he thought this thread was already posted, and he accidentally blurted it out that Solas was a romance, a female only elf. And of course, this is the last one. I was like, oh my god, is it Vivienne or is it Beefcakes? The last romance that we did not know until this thread was Sir Beefcakes. When I saw Blackwall, I was like, Blackwall is romanceable by female only by all races. So I'm a happy camper. I mean, romance is a side option. You don't have to romance everybody. Now I know that the opinions are different, and a lot of people are like, oh, but I don't like them. We haven't even played the game yet. That's why when people say, who are you gonna romance, Beefcakes or Cullen? I'm like, I don't know. I'm saying right now that I want to go for Beefcakes. But what if for some weird reason I end up not liking him? Like, what if I'm like, I don't really like his character. Like, I know that sounds crazy. I don't think that's going to happen, but we've never seen him. We've never seen Beefcakes. We hardly know anything about him. What if I'm like, no, he's way too gloomy or he's way too grim? My two in mind are Cullen and Beefcakes, and I'm citing more towards Beefcakes. If he turns out to be an awesome character and I love him, he's definitely going to be my choice. But if for some reason I'm like, that he's kind of like, I'm gonna go for Cullen. So we shouldn't judge so seriously right now because we don't know these characters, especially the new characters. How do you know that you're not gonna fall in love with these characters? So what I'm saying is, sure, we all have our own opinions, and you could feel the way you want to when it comes to this, but just try not to be so negative. Just try not to be too judgmental, too negative. And this goes for everything when it comes to Dragon Age Inquisition. Someone actually told me the other day, you should be more judgmental. You shouldn't be so positive all the time. Like, you shouldn't just talk about all the good. Like, you should say the bad too. And I'm like, what am I gonna say bad? Like, have I played the game? I haven't played the game. Like, you gotta be fair, especially when you're in a position like myself, like Ability Drain, like Lady Insanity, or we actually give news and stuff like that about the game. It's not fair to the game, to the gamers, and it's not fair to the developer to talk crap about a game that you haven't played yet. The review comes after you play it, not before it. I've said it many times when I'm talking about something that I don't know, where I'm like, I don't know about this feature. I go, I'm willing to try it. So I am totally open when it comes to this game. I want to try it all out. Sure, you could have your reservations. I have some reservations to some things, and you will see when it comes to Skyhold about some things, like where you're like, I don't know about that. But you know, it's fair to give it a chance, and then once and then afterwards, you could totally say whatever you want about it, because that's you have the right, because you already tried it, you already played it, and you already know how you feel about it. So that's pretty much it. So so that this video isn't a ginormous video, I'm gonna split up the Skyhold part so that you could see it separately, because there is more information on Skyhold, and I'm afraid this video is going to be way too big. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Scenes that portray the Inquisitor holding court and making a decision regarding someone's fate. You know what? The last time I played a game that was like that, I didn't have a very good experience with that.